Okay, so if we have a look in the Nexon products and we look at our Nexon absolute specification here, we can see, for instance, that we've got a number of characteristics here, which we saw the other day. But what I want to do is, in the rates, I want to add a discount to this. So I'm going to put this into revise mode and add a rate. And here I've already done a search for discount to narrow down the results. If I'll clear that and show you the difference. Okay, discount. So I'm going to not discount the monthly discount, but I might discount the apply a discount to the upfront. So let's add that one. And there are no characteristics that I need that discount to apply on. I can just, well, maybe number of users, for example, or I'll just leave it at none. So let's publish that. Publish it. Okay, now if I jump back over to my fulfillment page and I create a new, well, we don't need to create it. I'll create a new sales order. We're going to use the voltage solution version 3 and we're going to do it on behalf of West Coast Minerals. Put a purchase order number in and I want to add the Nexon Absolute here. So there we go, we've added that in. Now I need to configure this so that it knows what I need to do in terms of the pricing. So we'll add our site, we'll qualify that. So we've got 100 possible address matches from the NBN feedback. So we'll select the one that we want. Yep, so they're both correct. And both NBN and the Telflow network are supportable. So that's good. I'm going to make it for 100 users, for instance. And we'll just put some random numbers in here. So we'll do sort of 50 of those. And 50 headsets, add some conference phones, 5 of those, for example. All right, so we've got our basic price set up here. I'll select the term, and I want to change the discount level. So I negotiate a, I don't know, let's say a 10% discount for my customer. And we can see that it's applied because I put the discount at the product specification level. It's applied the discount for all of the capabilities in it, whether they happen to be within the core specification or whether they happen to be in one of the subordinate specifications, like the Polycom conference phone, for example. If I want to change that again, and I say that's too much, make it 5%. All right, so it's made at 5% discount. Now, by default, it's because I'm logged in as a super admin and I have enough rights to do this. You could lock it down, so only selected users have access to it. But you could also have, if a variance is applied, force the quotation down an additional approval step path, and so you might any variance at all, and you're going to go to the sales manager or the finance manager or someone to get approval for this quotation. You could even have it branched so that salespeople have the right to apply up to, say, 10% discount, and if they do a greater than 10% discount, then it goes for an additional approval step. So it doesn't have to be an all or nothing thing. It can be done on the basis of the amount that is being discounted. So that was one thing I wanted to show you. I'm going to just save this it's already saved as a draft. Okay, so if we looking at our various orders here, we've got our managed CPE, we've got layer 3 data, and so forth. What I wanted to show you was how easy it is to apply a change. So if we look at this order for the layer 3 data service, for instance, we can see that it's currently got a 5 gigabit connection duplex. We've got a 4G backup connection with an unlimited limit to it. So I can jump over to the inventory that's been instantiated with this order. Again, we can see it has a 5 gigabit connection duplex, and I can apply a change order to this. So we've got our customer's name, which I can't change. I can't change the product. There are any other attributes here I can change, although this can be controlled. So if you don't want to allow, for instance, once the MTU size has been set, you don't want that to be editable, that can be changed through a configuration within the catalog. But let's say the customer wants to change their speed from 5 gigabit to 10 gigabit. That would be fantastic. We'll leave the 4G backup. You'll notice it's re-quoted the price, now $6,060 per month. And we're going to leave the contract end date the same, and so it tells you how many days remaining, months and days remaining on this particular inventory item. So let's provision the order. And now if I go back to the order, we can see that the change order is now in an acknowledged state. And so just like the new orders, I need to, because we don't have a process behind it, we need to accept this and complete the order. And now if I go over and look at the inventory, we'll see that we now have a 10 gigabit connection duplex. If I look at the activity, I can see that the inventory price has changed. I can see, for instance, that I can see the orders that have been applied to this particular inventory item. And so we can see that there's a new order and a change order has been applied. And so this allows me to really quickly and easily process those change orders on behalf of our customers. Now, if the customers have access to the Telflow portal, and obviously they wouldn't be a system admin here, but if they have access to the portal, they may actually do those change or terminate orders themselves as well. So you're not dependent on salespeople necessarily to do that. That can be done on a self-service type basis. And if you're doing that on a self-service basis, then you would obviously within the Telflow Composer lock down the various specific characteristics within the specification that you don't want them to change. So you might, for instance, on a layer 3 data service, you might only allow the customer to change the speed of the connection.